Hey everybody, it is Monday, the 25th of March of 2024. Very busy weekend. Had a family member become chief of the volunteer fire department, which was a whole big shaboo, and it was a nice night. Guy works hard, so he deserves it. Today is shit show day. We are actually going to see what happens with Trump today. I don't think that they're going to get the result they want. If they start seizing Trump's assets, and we already know that the whole trial and everything else was a bunch of shit, which it is basically a witch hunt. You can agree, disagree, or whatever, but it is basically a witch hunt. It's get Trump at all costs. It's still, I still don't know what the fucking fraud was when everybody testified that there was none, and he was still found guilty and fined all this money. So people already have their opinion on that it's all political and it's just out to get Trump. But I don't think it's having the effect they thought it would. Because people see how much this whole case is bullshit. The whole thing is bullshit. But now you want to seize his buildings? Now businessmen are going to look at it and go, wait a minute, if they did that to him, they can do that to me. And it's not even about Trump. Take Trump out of the equation. Do this to any real estate developer. Because they all do the same thing. Hell, you do it with your own home. You think your house possibly could be worth $500,000. Well, the bank comes in and says, nah, it's worth $350,000. So, the bank is the one who determines how much of a loan you're going to get and what the actual assessment should be on your property. And they base their loan on that. That's what they did with Trump. And they all testified to that fact. So now if they start seizing properties, businesses are already leery about coming to New York now. Because if this can happen to Trump, this can happen to them. So there's that aspect. There's also the aspect of people will turn on them. Okay? James wants to run for Attorney General again. She probably won't win. She may. But a lot of people will look at her and go, you know what? You're soft on crime. Your whole campaign was to get Trump. And so you got Trump, but not the right way. So, I mean, I don't know if there's a right way to get Trump. I mean, this sure as shit wasn't the way, especially when there was no victim and there was no fraud involved. If there was actual fraud, I'd agree with it. But what they're bringing up and what came to light in trial, the whole thing should have been thrown out. And now because he can't get up this idiotic number that they came up with, and what's even funny is CNN came up, everybody was riding that Mar-a-Lago was worth $18 million. Oh yeah, it's worth $18 million. Yeah. Now CNN is saying, well, Trump could sell it for about $300 million now. Really? I thought it was only worth 18. You see where the bullshit comes in? Either way, whatever happens, today is shit show day. If they start taking his assets, it's going to make him look even better because everyone knows it's a witch hunt. The effect that they think they're having is not working. It's making Trump more popular. It's getting him more votes because now the political machine is trying to get rid of a rival. Whether that's right or not is not for me to say. It's perception. And you and I both know that perception is everything. Look at Joe Biden. The perception of Joe Biden is there's something wrong with him. The way he walks, the way he talks, the way he stops in the middle of an incoherent sentence, that's the problem. And he could be smart as a whip outside of cameras. But it's what people see. And what people see with Trump is a witch hunt. Now, he's been saying that over and over and over again. You know, that's where his political thing is. You know what? If I do it like the Democrats, people will believe it. So, it's a political stunt to get Trump off the ballot. And it hasn't worked. And it's not going to work. This is going to make it even stronger for Trump. This is not working how they thought it was. They thought they were going to get Trump off the fucking ballot, and they can't do it. They can't do it just because they don't like him. Plain and simple. It's because they don't like him. He's not part of the system. And when you disrupt the apple cart, they're going to come after you any way possible. This is the perception. And it's very, very close to reality, believe it or not. So you can believe what you want. You can support who you want. But this is not going to go the way Democrats think it is. Not even close. So you all have a good day. And booyah.